everybody. It is Monday. It is Monday, and I'm super excited to be in the chat box on tonight. Listen, guys, it feels like it's been forever since I've done a live. I believe there's possibly maybe was 5 Mondays in July. I just don't know, but it just seemed like it was forever. And so I am your host. My name is Jabrina Speaks, and I am super excited to have this amazing woman in the chat box with me. You guys know that it is Less Talk Mondays. It is in the chat box. And so tonight I have the amazing Miss Patricia Burton, the owner of PattiMoiselle Boutique. It is a brand and a name that I root behind 100%. Tonight I'm wearing one of my old dresses from her, but I wanted to come on and I wanted to represent. So go ahead and hit the like button, the share button. Go ahead and invite your friends in because you know on the first and third Mondays it is Let's Talk Business. And so we know that many of us are entrepreneurs or going into the entrepreneur game or trying to keep our business flourishing. And so every first and third Monday, we're here because we want to make sure that you get what you need every first and third Monday. And so I am Jabrina Speaks. I'm your host. And I welcome my sister and friend, Miss Patricia Burton. How are you on this marvelous Monday?
I am doing well. I'm having my own personal summer right now, so y'all forgive me with my fam, but I am doing well. I'm blessed to be on here with my sister. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. I appreciate you so much. And so we're just going to jump right in. Listen, we appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in at this time. But Miss Patricia, can you tell the people, introduce yourself to the people, tell the people a little bit about who you are? Did you hear
Okay.
me?
Can you hear me? Because you cut out a little bit.
Yes, I can. I can hear
I
you.
can hear you now.
Okay, I was saying, let the people know
Okay,
who you
so
are.
I am Patricia Burton. Oh, okay, perfect. I don't know what's going on. Lord, fix it. Jesus, please fix it. Okay, so I am Patricia Burton, the owner and CEO of PattiMoiselle Boutique, and a proud She Connect member. And I started my business 3 years ago, 3.5 years, with the push of my mentor on this live, who brought me on today to bring us speak. And she pushed me to help me birth my baby. I am the proud mother of three children, three young adults, and the fiance of one amazing female DJ Kirby T, God fearing woman, and family or very family oriented. Y'all know I love to dress y'all. Most of y'all on here know that.
That you do, that you do. So, you started your business, you said 3.5 years ago.
In the midst of the pandemic, I was
In the midst of
furloughed. I worked
Mhm.
at a hospital in Broward, and my in my department, majority of my the office members were furloughed. So not knowing whether or not, and it was an uncertainty of whether or not we were going to be brought back, I wanted to make sure that I had a source of income, and it was time for me to branch out. And with the help of Jabrina and the push of God, I birthed the baby. So that's what started Patty Moselle Boutique. Prior to that, I worked in a women's clothing store, Ashley Stewart to be exact, and that's what got my passion flowing because it was just something about dressing these women, making them feel good about themselves. Sometimes they would come in and they would feel uncertain about how they look. They would want to wear baggy clothes and just hide everything about them. And we would talk. It was like having girl talk in the store. We would have girl talk, and by the end of the night, they walked out of there with a bag of clothes, feeling good, sending me pictures, coming back every week, and it was a good feeling to get them to feel good about themselves because I'm a firm believer in if you feel good, if you look good, you feel good. If I stay in my pajamas all day, I'ma feel like coping all day. But if I get up, get dressed, put on a little lipstick, put on a little nice outfit, and just walk outside my door, I might want to walk down the street to the store. I might want to jump in my car and say, what they got going on up the street over here? I want to go a little shopping, just a little shopping, even if it's just window shopping. It makes you feel good. It really does. It's therapeutic. So that's what got my drive and my juices flowing with regards to the boutique.
Well, listen, now you answered the second question before I can even ask. What got you in the boutique line, in the game? And so you said if you look good, you feel good. You said that you were at Ashley Stewart and you were getting people together to get ready to go and do something. And so tell us a little bit about um, how did you get the name Patty Moselle? And what makes you different from the other boutiques that are out here?
Okay. So I'll answer the first question. The name Patty Moselle came from, and it was inspired by my late adopted sister, Fabiola Joseph, because she really believed in fashion. Okay. And she would always say Moselle. She would always call me Moselle. However, the name was birthed through my cousin, Risha, who's battling lupus. And I said, you help me with this. I need something. We've always had a pact where you have your first child, whoever had the first girl, we name them after the other. And we always been close like that. So I said, you help me with this. I need you to be a part of this name. I need you to be a part of this boutique. And she came up with Patty Moselle. I said, well, all right. So I have my sister that passed away and my cousin that is my shero and battling lupus and wasn't supposed to be here past 13 and helped me come up with that name. That's how I came up with the name.
Wow,
Now,
wow, wow.
as for what makes Patty Moselle, there must be a delay. Am I? Are you? Do you hear the delay with me?
I believe it might
You
be
got it.
because when I ask the question, you take a little time to answer it. So I can only assume that's what it is.
Got you. It is. It's got to be a bit of a delay. Okay, so I'm gonna answer the second question. What makes Patty Moselle Boutique different? Well, I don't believe in. Hmm, I believe in every woman should have their own unique style.
Mhm.
In all honesty, I don't like. I personally believe if you have a green dress at boutique 123, and that same green dress is at boutique 234. Patty Moselle Boutique doesn't need to have that same dress. I want to give you variety. I want to give you some options, something different than what you're used to down here. I'm used to, and I grew up on the dynasty and during the dynasty eras. So I'm telling my age. So I grew up in the dynasty era. So I feel like every woman should feel like $1 million, whether she's in her home or she's going outside. And that is something different that a lot of the boutiques do not bring here in Miami. And I'm not knocking any of them because it's an urban community.
Mhm.
But that's not everybody's niche. Everybody doesn't want the urban look. Some women want to walk out their door looking like $1 million. And
Mhm.
that's what Patty Moselle brings. They call me the auntie boutique. I'll be the auntie boutique, but I'm not extra auntie. I'm gonna have you looking like the auntie, the extra auntie with the coins. So that's what makes Patty Moselle boutique different. And I cater to my clients, to every one of my, and I don't call them clients, I call them my Moselles. I cater to every last
Mhm.
one of them. And whether or not you purchased something from me a year ago or last week, I'll know what fits your body. I like to know what'll fit you and what'll look good on you because I believe that as long as I keep you looking good, you will keep coming back to me.
I love it. Listen, you know how I am. You'll send me something. I'm like, what you look good in this. I'll be like, wait, it might be too short, It's a little risque over here. I'll be like,
But I
oh, wait
always
a
have you
second.
right. I always have you right.
But
You.
right, but I've
Mhm,
never have been
mhm.
wrong with you. I love the pieces that I purchased from you, and so it has been a blessing to call you and be like, hey, I need another piece. And you got this color? Do you have that? So listen, everybody, you're in the chat box with me. I am Jabrina Speaks. I am your host for the Let's Talk Business on Mondays. And I have the amazing owner, Patricia Burton, owner of PattiMoiselle Boutique, located in Miami, Florida. Well, she's Tri-County, but she's based out of Miami. But she is
Yeah.
definitely Tri-County. And she ships all across the world. So if you're watching this anywhere in the United States, she can ship to you. And so Miss Patricia Burton, tell us about a time that you've had to overcome in your business, because a lot of times people see the nice pictures of content that we've created, or they see your moselles taking pictures, but they may not know the grind behind what it is that you do. So explain to us a time you've had to overcome in your business.
Well, I'll say recently. I'll use my recent experience. Um, Recently, I've become full time. Uh, you still okay? Full time with my business, 100% full and traveling because I'm no longer working for the man, shall I say. To me, that was a challenge because you used to having that security and being able to fund certain things. Well, I had to rely on the Lord above and my support team to make sure that my business stayed afloat. And in all honesty, Sabrina, I didn't know how much support and how people really love Patty Moselle Boutique because it never stopped. The support never stopped. The orders never stopped. I didn't miss a beat, and I beat myself up because I felt like I was a failure. I felt like this is going to flop. I don't know what to do. I don't know. This was new to me. And I'm quite sure some other business owners may have gone through the same thing and been in my same shoe. But for me, it was, I don't know how I'm gonna get some more inventory. I don't know what is my next step. Lord, I don't know what to do. But he ordered every last one of my steps
Come
and
on.
saw me through and is seeing me through this. And to the point where I wanted to cancel some things. I wanted to shut it down. I said, I just don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. And every time I set myself up for a no, he said, no, that's your next opportunity. That's not a no. When I say it's a no, it's a no. But this is just beginning. So I had to realize this was his doing and not anyone else's doing. Everything was ordained by him. So this was my most challenging time when it came down to Patty Moselle Boutique because I had to rely on God. So that's been my most challenging time and my most strenuous time. But in all honesty, I haven't I haven't felt anything. I haven't felt any regards to it. I just felt just the business getting stronger, me being more independent, and I'm seeing my first million. Where we're at.
Wow. 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 I love it. I absolutely love it. And so, to anybody that's watching, may be in a place of uncertainty or stuck, um, the Moselle herself has told you to trust on God and stand on His word, because He always brings, like someone said, provision to the vision He's giving you. And so you ended up in a I don't want to call it a situation, but just a changing moment of your life to push you to a place that led you to have your business full time. And so I always tell people we have to be careful what we ask for because we don't know how it's going
Yes.
to come. And so I remember having a conversation with you, and your dream became a reality. Maybe not the way that you wanted it to become a reality, but it did. And so
But
you used to say, "Oh, I want to do this full time. Oh, I can't wait till I be able to do it full time." And then bam, um, it happened full time. And so now when it happened that way, God
yes.
is seeing if you trust what you ask for. And so to anybody that may be in sitting in a place of that,
Mhm.
God is just testing to see if you are ready for what you ask for. Because sometimes we ask for things and not truly be ready for them because we think it's going to happen ABC, but it
Yes.
happened AFG. And so now you're like, wait a second, a few things have
Yes.
skipped along, and I wasn't ready because BCDEF got there so quickly. I'm just like, wait a second, how did this happen to me? And so tonight we want to encourage the person that may be sitting in that place because our sister, the Moselle herself, has already told you that she had to truly trust God in this moment of her life. And so again, I'm excited to have this amazing entrepreneur, my sister. She always say, she's my mentee, and so it's a blessing to have her in the chat box with me this first Monday of Leo season, to be exact. Yeah, and so you guys are in the chat
Oh
box
my God.
first and third Mondays at exactly 7:45. Excuse me. So Patricia, you've mentioned about how you've gotten
Yes.
started, and you also mentioned,
Yes.
I would say, a hurdle that you had to jump over within the last few months. But I
Mhm.
also want to ask you this question. And so we talked about, I'm not going to even say the bad because it wasn't bad. It just made you trust God a little bit more. But tell us about a time that you
Yes.
were very excited about your business.
A time that I was very excited about my business. Mm, okay. I'm always excited. It's hard to pinpoint one. Um, okay. I'm gonna go from the very beginning. When I first started, I was nervous, but I had, like I do now, a very good support team. But I was very excited when I was able to ask this woman, this mentor of mine, because everyone is not able to have a mentor like you. I'm going to use you as an example. It was exciting
Girl, you
for
don't gotta
me
use
to
me as
have
no example.
someone
Keep on going.
of no of your. I'm just being honest. It was exciting for me, and as a new business owner, to have someone that at your magnitude to say, as I said to you, Jabrina, I need a brand ambassador. I need someone in these pictures. I need help. And you turned to me and said, "Okay, just come on over." Okay, but what else do I need? You don't. You need to come on over during this time with these pieces, and that's all you need to do. And you never wavered, and it made me excited because it brought momentum to my business. It brought people to my business, and you did that without saying, I need this, I need that, give me this, give me that. You did it with a pure heart. And that gave me a lot of push, a lot of excitement to my business because you were my first. You helped
Yeah,
me. God did that. God did that because I came in with my family unofficially to royalty. So we were unofficial royalty members with my
right.
big old grown kids. And I stuck by you like glue, and you stuck by me. And to me, that was exciting and still is, because at any given time, I've called you in tears. So it's exciting, and it's inspirational to me to have someone in my corner like that, for God to put someone in my corner like that,
Mhm.
that never wavers and always. I call you in the middle of the night. Now you'll fuss, but you'll help. You'll be there for me. I know. I'll knock, 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 and say, "Okay, I know you're gonna fuss, but I need you." Or
Right.
I'll call you in tears, and you have come out of where you were to aid me. To me, those are the type of things that excite me, that inspire me, that move me. Because not a lot of people have that type of support.
Wow.
Everyone doesn't have that, and everyone's not willing to give that. And for
Wow.
me to have that, I'm locked and loaded. So that is what excites me when it comes down to my business, to know that I have someone just as excited for me and my growth that as I am about it. So
Wow.
you want me
Wow.
to continue, but in all honesty, I have to give that to you, because everything about my business excites me. But that's what really drove me, and what that kept me going with regards to the business, because you never gave me a no. You never gave me a no.
Wow.
You always said that to me and pushed me, and that's what excites me about
Wow, wow, wow. I'm blown away because I wasn't expecting that. And so I appreciate
it.
that. And yeah, I know I could be a little hard, but I mean I do it from love. And so because
Absolutely.
of me, even when I called you just the other day and I'm like, no, take it off, do this, change that, add that up, this don't work. Um, and so again, it's just because of the love I have for any sister that I connect with, that I can help and that wants help, because everybody don't want help. Everybody
No.
does not want help, and then they say nobody wants to help me. But I
Right.
appreciate you for allowing me to be in that place and truly trusting my judgment when it comes to what it is that you are doing, because it takes both of us. And I never want to overstep my boundaries because it is your business. But again, if I see something like, listen, you can do whatever you like, but this is what I would
Mhm.
suggest that you do. And then when it
Yes.
comes to that, that's what it is. Jabrina is tough, but she's definitely fair. I am, and I try to be. I am not perfect, and I don't know everything, but when I do believe that God has given me a vision to be a visionary
Mhm.
for people that may not see certain things. And so what you don't catch, I'll catch. Like you didn't catch what I showed you, but when I explained it to you, you
Yes.
caught it and you were like, you know what, you're right about that. Like and so I thought about it when we got off the phone, because I'm like, people would have allowed that to be there and not even say anything. And so it's truly again a
Absolutely.
blessing to for you to allow me to be in within the PattiMoiselle family. And so again, everybody, it is
Yes.
Monday. It is the first Monday of August, and I'm super excited to have this amazing woman, this business owner of PattiMoiselle Boutique, Miss Patricia Burton, in the chat box with me. And so we're just having some let's chat, some sisterly love in it all. When you want the best for yourself, you expect others, expect it for others
Absolutely.
as well. Also, and so that's truly who I am. If anybody knows who I am, that is exactly who I am. If I want the best for me, I want the best for the next person. I explained that to somebody the other day. I said they want me to do some shirts for them, and I explained to them the way the picture came out that you sent me, I wouldn't wear it. But if you want me to do
Mm.
it, I'll do it for you. And she said, no, no, no. If you won't wear it, then I don't want it to be done. I said, because I can do it. Listen, because people will take your
Yes.
money and they'll do it, and then
Uh,
you stuck with a product that's messed up. And so I just don't believe in that because it represents who I am. And so I was like, I'll do it for you, but I would not wear it myself. And so I love you. I love you. And I appreciate those kind words on tonight. I appreciate those kind words on tonight. So I know that you have an event coming up very, very, very soon. I believe, was it yesterday you hosted something as well to prepare for this event? So let the people know what's coming up very, very, very soon. What do you need? What are you looking for? All of the above pertaining to that particular event.
Okay, thank you. Well, yes, I have an event coming up in October 15th to be exact. It is the ultimate PattiMoiselle experience and fashion show, and it will be featuring some other local designers as well, and a male designer. So I would, as well as a local handmade purse designer as well. So I'm looking for everyone to come and support. I have sponsorships that are available as little as $25 up and above. Um, you can do informational vending at the location. Um, well, I have it all. I have a lot. I just want support. I would appreciate all my sisters, and bring your husbands, bring your boyfriends, bring your sons for the male designer. But come out. We have a VIP experience as well, a culinary experience, and all kind of different things that's going to be in store. It is going to be a night to remember. But let me just tell you all about this event. I probably would have had this event in 2024. However, this lovely lady on this show, my mentor, is a pusher, and she called me one morning. I'm just going, let me take off my glasses for y'all. Let me give y'all a picture. She called me one
Don't
morning.
do
She
that.
said, when are we doing this fashion show? I said, hello? She said, it's time. It's past time, and you need to do what you need to do. I said, okay. And I was questioning it once I stopped working, but God never skipped a beat. And this woman on this other end, every time I open my mouth and need something, she called me the thing she fixed for me and she made brought to my attention was something I posted, or I sent to her, and she was in the chair getting her hair done, and she called me. Listen, no, I need you to uh. When I say one of my biggest supporters, one of my biggest supporters. So when she said 2023 can't leave without you doing this, I
Mhm.
knew it had to be done. So yes, October 15th, that is a Sunday, and it is after church. So I expect everybody to be there. You all, I will have my Eventbrite scan everything posted on my page. It'll be circulating around. Come out and support. The tickets are going to range between $25 and $50. So it's within everyone's budget. If you would like to support on other ways, if you're not able to be there, you can always post the information in my brochure that we'll be putting out there in the on my flyers, all of that good stuff. You can be on the backdrop. So I have different opportunities for everyone. Brand your business. Come and support. Have an amazing time. It's going to be an adult atmosphere, an adult event. Come out. Come out. I would love to have you all and all new pieces. So anything you're looking at on the website, you will not see that. You will not see those. Nothing on the website will be that day. Everything will be
Ooh,
brand new. Yes, ma'am. Everything brand new.
love it. I love it. Listen, I need a piece for the event. FYI, I need to be wearing
Well,
something.
you
Uh,
already know. You already know. I got you. I got you. And
I
the
need a piece
beautiful
when I
and
walk in.
wonderful, you know, and I like when you do your walk in. So we definitely gonna have you in a piece. And the
Listen,
beautiful
listen.
Mia St. Till, one of my is the MC, the hostess that night. She's hosting that night, and I am so excited to have her. And then my other little sister Mia, she will be assisting with doing my runs and videography as well. So it's just I'm just blessed to have my family to be a part of this because all of y'all, everybody's my family. So I would like for everyone to come and support, be a part of it. If you can't support one way physically, you can support by branding your business or sowing a seed.
So when are tickets gonna be available?
Tickets will be available by the end of this week.
Oh, so they're gonna be available
The way
soon.
you're looking at me, I need to make them. Yes, I thought you was. I thought you were still looking at me like, that's too long
No, no, no.
away.
Wait, my face was that noticeable. Like she better say the right answer. I'm joking. So you say by the
Yes,
end of
ma'am.
this week?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, I was gonna give you to the end of the
Preferably the
month, but
weekend.
that's
I'm gonna say it's gonna come out on the weekend. Oh, okay. No, no,
see.
no. It'll be the end of the month then.
Oh, okay, great. You have been telling the people talking
I'll
about end
do
of the
it then.
week, and you think I'm gonna say something? No, don't. That is so funny. No, okay. So tickets will be on sale by will say by the end of the month, but it's a possibility that they may
Okay.
hit a little bit before then because we want to make sure everybody gets the chance to grab their tickets early. So you will be in the building and meet us there October 15th. Y'all do not want to miss this. I am super excited that this woman is about to push her baby out when it comes to that. And so, yes, you didn't have a choice. And the enemy came to trick you a few months ago because if it could have, it would have had you cancel the event. But thank God you're standing on God's word and you're still pushing forward to make sure that you're doing what God has called you to do in this season. And so, my church theme, our church theme for my church this month is the time is now. Write the vision and make it plain. And I made a post the other day regarding that because God said, go back to the plan and keep it plain. And sometimes we forget. And so when you wrote the vision about your business, I remember us talking and you had been talking about this showcase and having this event, but sometimes life, what they say, life be life, and we come off of the vision God has given us. And so to anybody that's pregnant with the vision, and you know what I mean when I say pregnant with the vision, or have this vision in mind, or already have a business but kind of at a standstill or at a stumbling block, tonight I'm just here to encourage you to go back to the plan and keep it plain. Because in Habakkuk 2:2, it says, write the vision and make it plain. God will add the extraordinary stuff to it. He doesn't need you to do it, but all he needs you to do is go back to the plan. Go back to the plan and keep it plain and watch him do exactly what he is going to do. You had to go back to the plan of what he told you to do. And so, even though the enemy tried to come in and do other things or get you sidetracked, he said, Patricia, go back to the plan. If you keep it plain, I'll do what you asked me to do. And so that is how October 15th is coming to fruition because went back to the plan that he had for you. And so that's what it's all about on tonight. She is absolutely phenomenal. And so that's what it's all about. So tonight, I encourage you, go back to the plan and keep it plain. And if you are just writing the vision, keep it plain and watch God give it unto man that they will run with it. And so, as she said, for her vision, she kept it plain, but he allowed us to connect so then I can run with it. So it ran on my heart. So then I can say, okay, Patricia, these are the things that you have to do. And so those are the people that you want to push and stand behind you. And so again, it is Monday night. My name is Jabrina Speaks, and I am super excited to be in the chat box with this amazing woman, Miss Patricia Burton, the owner of PattiMoiselle Boutique in the Tri-County area, even though that she is a Dade County girl. but she serviced everyone all across the world. And so, Patricia, tell the people a little bit. Give us some states or some cities that some of your moselles live in.
Ohio, New York, Louisiana. Mm, wait a minute. Washington D.C., New Jersey, um, Bahamas. So I got some across the water.
Come
Um,
on.
mm, where else? What was it?
Well, just know it's just not Dade County and Broward
Listen,
County, okay? The
the
moselles are
ATL. I
all
got
over
the.
the
No, it's not just Dade County. I have all over the place. Yeah, I got my 305 and my 954s and my 561. But going out, yes, venturing out is what I love to do. Yes. But I need
Wow.
y'all to come on and support. Y'all come on and let me dress y'all for success. I love it.
Listen, so Miss
Can I
Patty
tell you
Moselle,
something else?
go ahead.
Africa, I would love to Africa. Praise the Lord.
You say, can you tell me something
But
else?
I
Go ahead.
wanted to make mention that yes, we are. I have so what we've done and what Patty Moselle is doing. And I like to be able to branch out. And remember, we talked once before about nonprofit
Mhm.
and being a part of a nonprofit. I have partnered with a nonprofit in order to help women to be reintroduced into the workforce, and those that and the organization is PPN. So I work with them now, and we started hosting and hosting private events to bring awareness to statuses of your status, know your status, your health, and just in general, not necessarily not just one status, all status, and just reintroducing and helping women getting back into the workforce. And so I love partnering, and that was thanks to you as well because you made mention of being a part of and being acclimated with a nonprofit. And I know myself doing it on my own, I'm not there yet. I got a couple of more mango seasons to go for that. But partnering with PPN really helped me to see a lot of what you do and why you do it. So it really has made a big difference. That was something that I didn't, that I wanted to tell you, but when we have our girl talk, but I said, well, now we having a little bit of girl talk, chop it up on this Monday, chat box Monday. So I decided to let you know. So that cat is out the bag as well, just to let you know. But you helped make me
Listen,
so
I
happy.
am so
Thank
proud.
you.
Excuse me. I am so proud of you. I'm about to start crying. I'm like, oh my God, she's doing the work. Yeah, 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 yeah. But that goes for anybody. And the other thing is, like you said, you may have a few more mango seasons to get there, and then you may not do it at all because one thing we do believe in is that collaborating is bigger than competition, and so you don't even have to go and
Let's
do
go.
anything else because you already collaborated to give back to somebody else and still use your business. And so until God releases you to start the nonprofit, He's allowing you to go serve another nonprofit to make sure that you are doing what you need to do still now. And so it's a blessing. It makes my heart sing, dance, and smile that you are giving back. Not that you wouldn't, but that you finally have stepped into that realm and giving back. And that's a big thing that I do. Having my organization for the last 13
Yeah.
years, and so I'm grateful. I'm so glad that you listen to me because everybody don't listen, but you that you listen because it broadens your horizons when it comes to your business. And so it shows people that
Yes.
it's not about the dollar, but what's the true purpose behind why you
Mm.
started what you started. And you said if you look good, if you look good, you feel good. And so if there's women out there that don't feel good and all it takes is a dress from Patty Moselle or encouraging word from PattiMoiselle or some nice slacks from PattiMoiselle to make a woman feel good, then guess what? That is your purpose. And so, if nobody never spends another dollar, then guess what? If your purpose is to make sure that this woman looks good, then that's because one thing I know for sure, if you handle God's people right, He will handle you right every time.
Yes.
And that's why you are
Yes.
able to
Yes.
move the way that you're moving now, because you're pouring back the way that you're supposed to pour back. And so I'm so excited that you've added that to the Moselle line
Yes.
of
Yes.
nonprofit, to a nonprofit. I absolutely love that. Listen, guys, I'm super excited to have again this amazing woman in the chat box with me. I'm Jabrina Speaks. I'm your host. This is every first and third Mondays at exactly 7:45 p.m. If you have a business and you want to be in the chat box with me to share your business, there is no fee to be on here. This is literally what God has assigned me to do for the 2023 year. I started in January and I'm riding all the way out into December, sharing businesses
Yes.
so then you can talk about your business. And so tonight I have the amazing Miss Patricia Burton, owner of PattiMoiselle Boutique. And so make sure that you connect with her. Patricia, before we get off, um, tell the people, well, I have two questions, but I ask one first. Tell the people how they can
Okay.
connect with you. Where can they find the PattiMoiselle brand?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and on TikTok. I'm learning TikTok. And my website all have the same name, Patti, PattiMoiselle Boutique. That one word, you'll find me. As soon as you pull it up, you'll see the pretty pink dress, or you'll see my pretty face, my pretty brown face. One or the other, you'll find me. That's the name on all platforms. So
On all
look
platforms.
me up. If you have any questions, if you have any questions, I am very personable. So and I do one-on-one experiences with women. So reach out to me. You don't have to be shy. I dress everybody for any occasion.
This wasn't a question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. When is the next big sale?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Actually, I'm doing another big sale, and the next big sale is gonna be this weekend. That's what I was pushing out. I was gonna do it. I was rolling over the day doing it, but then I was receiving in the merchandise. So I said, okay, I gotta get this. I gotta push this because now where my front room now that's looking like the warehouse. So I said, okay, now I'm gonna put this out. So now that my mentor has made mention of it, I was gonna do it on the weekend. I might roll it out tonight. So look for it. It'll be on my page because this lady will push you. So be ready. If you want your baby birth, y'all let her push you now, because she don't, and she does. That's the gift that keeps on giving, because she does not stop pushing, honey. Because as long as you
No,
winning,
no, no.
she feel that's all she wants. She wants us all to win, and that's it. So now that she's made mention
Listen,
of it, I'll go
it's
ahead.
so
She must
funny.
be reading my mind. I will be putting on. I'll put it out there tomorrow.
Wait, no, well, you can wait till the
So
weekend. It's
so
fine.
I'll see.
I was just asking for myself. No, that's I'm
No, I'll
asking for
put it out
somebody
before the
else.
weekend,
No,
just in case.
I'm not asking for anybody else. I'm asking for myself. I just may need a dress or something.
I
Back
know
up.
that. That's why I said that. Just in case, look, just in case you have some place to go that you need peace for, let me make sure I put it out tomorrow. I'll put it out by tomorrow.
Let me grab me a little piece real quick. Listen, last question, I believe, for the night. Last question, I believe, for tonight. I believe this is the last question for tonight. If anybody has any other questions, definitely
Okay.
drop them in the comments. Again, make sure you are following, excuse me, PattiMoiselle Boutique on all social media platforms. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Her pieces are amazing, and so one thing I believe is not just about the pieces, but it's about the personality and the purpose behind the person. And so, um, we know that there's many boutiques around in South Florida, and some of them, a lot of them have the same thing. But one thing's for sure, if somebody's personality is not hitting, they're not professional, you're not going to return. And so it's a blessing to have that professionalism and that personality and the purpose to match the person. And so when you get all of those in one, then you know that you've hit a gold mine. And so you don't mind patronizing your dollars to the business, to anybody's business, but you want to make sure all of that adds up. And so if you can leave the audience with one thing on tonight, somebody may have just got on, or they may have a boutique and they're not selling as rapidly as they need to. Maybe they stopped ordering, maybe they lost their whatever it is. Maybe it's not a boutique, maybe they're in a hard place in their life, maybe they've lost their job. Whatever God lays upon your heart, but leave the audience with something on tonight.
I would say never give up. Never feel like you're alone. Oftentimes we feel like we're in this by ourselves. We have a moment or we have a hurdle, and we feel like we're in it. We're the only person going through this. No one else went through this because my situation is just that bad. There are other people that have been in that position that brought themselves out of it. Don't just stay in that. That is not your no. That is not your closed door. That just means it's a new opportunity or a next opportunity. Find what that next opportunity is, and you need to find a sisterhood, because you can't do it by yourself. God puts in place people that will help you go through the trenches, and we all need that. We may feel like, I know you hear no new friends, no new this. I am not a firm believer in that. I believe in sisterhood. I believe that may be able to help me get over this particular hump, or help me or give me good advice on something that I am struggling with. Don't be afraid to come out, to step outside of the box, to open up your circle, and to just be open-minded and welcome people with good energy in. That makes a world of a difference. And you're not alone. You're not alone. I felt like that. I felt like, oh my God, no one else is going through this. But some people are going through worse situations than you. And what you feel as though it's big is just a little drop in the bucket. And sometimes releasing and opening up to other people and being vulnerable, because we have a problem with that. I had a problem with that, as being the strong friend, being vulnerable and being open, and showing everybody that, I have this softer side. I know I'm the strong one. No, 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 no. We have to get rid of that. I had someone on the phone with me, one of my sisters. She prayed with me, and I broke down like a water bag because I didn't expect her to to get that from me. And when she pinned that on the head, all I could do is release. I needed that release. And sometimes we need that. We have to be open to receiving that love and that guidance from where it is going to come from, a good place. So don't stay stuck. Don't stay stuck in that place. And just know that there are others out there that are willing to go through that journey with you, and to give a helping hand, and not always like this, but just like this. Just reaching out to hold your hand and be there for you. So just be open, and just know that if anyone ever needs to talk, I am open. I am that person as well. I'm a person of, I will talk with you, I will pray with you, because I have those same people in my corner. God bless me with those people, so I will do the same and reciprocate that to others. So just know, if the no is not your end, it is your next opportunity.
Your no is not your end, it is your next opportunity. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining in with me on tonight in the chat box. Listen, we appreciate each and every one of you for joining in and watching. Definitely for the ones we appreciate your shares and your likes and your loves throughout this conversation. And so again, my name is Jabrina Speaks. I am your host for the chat box every first and third Mondays at exactly 7:45. It is Let's Talk Business with me. It is Let's Talk Business with me. And so if you are a business owner or if you know any business owners, this platform is for you and them. This is not, I am sharing my platform. And so I love to do things like that to make sure that people know that you're here and that we can support you. And so again, every first and third Mondays at exactly 7:45 p.m. in the chat box. Miss Patricia Burton, we appreciate you for joining in tonight. Yay!
Thank
See, I told you it wasn't going to be
you
bad
for
at all.
having
You
me.
amazing.
Thank you.
It wasn't so
Yes.
bad after
I had
all.
an amazing time. Thank you so much for having. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It was an amazing time.
Listen,
I appreciate it. I look forward to
of
coming
course.
back.
Of course, of course, of course. New topic, new season. Last season, it was my plan, my purpose. So my plan, I
Yes.
can't think of it. It was last year. I can't remember. Y'all forgive me. Um, something. My plan. Oh, my pain. I can't remember. Don't worry about it. But this season is let's talk business. And so I was supposed to stop this in December, but God gave me let's
Yes.
talk business on Mondays. And so it rolled over
Uh,
to the 2023. So we'll see what he does for 2024. If he allows me to take a break, if he doesn't, I'll be back in the chat box with another topic. And so, yes, it is every first and third Mondays. I appreciate you. We appreciate you for joining in with us, taking out your time and joining in with us on this amazing, lovely Monday night, the first Monday of August. We love you, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Mwah, 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 mwah. Have an amazing night. Have an amazing night, everybody. We love you. We love you. We love you.